Coach, man, your longevity is that stamina. Coach, you got the stamina. Championship stamina. It's great. You ready, Claude? All right, Coach. Halftime. Falcons 27, Eagles 18. It was almost up by 11. They missed that last shot right there.
And the putback, point blank.
Point blank.
Dobbs Ferry dodged the bullet on that last possession. Let's talk about Dobbs Ferry quickly first. We said before this contest that the Dobbs Ferry supporting cast, Higgins, Smith, Hertzberg, Parker Medlin, Andrew Zendel, we're going to have to give them they're going to have to give the performances of their life as a group. The performance of their lives as a group. Not the case in the first half.
Everything we said that Dobbs needed to do to win this game. Keep these guys off the board. Run them. Other players other than Anthony Ficarrotta score. All three of those things had to happen, and not one of them has happened.
Now, the only thing I'll say is Mateus Hertzberg has got 5. He made a couple of key buckets to keep them in it early. Other than that, everybody else has struggled to look to score.
Even Ficarrotta, I mean, missing 4 free throws. He hits those 4 free throws. We're a two-possession game. Right, and that's what I think they needed.
Anthony can't miss foul shots when he works so hard to get to the line. You have to capitalize when you're at the line.
Let's talk about Woodlands.
And he's struggled at the line.
I agree. Very uncharacteristic of him, especially missing 2 in a row.
He's also tried to force the dribble drive with help there. And he's lost the ball a couple of times on help closing out, taking away dribble drive gap. He's lost the ball and turned it over in those situations as well. He's got to calm down. He's going to have to come off curl action, catch and finish. He's also going to have to come off a screen action, and he's got to look to shoot his jump shot.
Listen, we'll come back to Dobbs, but they're going to have to shoot the lights out in this second half. I mean, for Woodlands, to me, the story is the bigs. Sean
McKinney's been fantastic.
Passing, rebounds.
Outside in, he's been fantastic. He's been a real problem in the offensive, in the low post offensively, whether it's on putbacks, whether it was a post-up action. His passing is outstanding. He's a willing passer.
Unselfish first half. The best game I've seen him play unselfishly, where big stage, he's a scorer, he likes to score. He must have 3-4 assists.
He's letting the game come to him. Noah Cherubin, one of the most improved players in the section. He's got like 5 or 7 points, yep. But all of them big. The three-pointer over here was huge at the end of the first half for them. And how about Sebastian Bonedz this first half? 12 or 14 in the first half. He made threes. He attacked the basket. He caught catch and shoot threes, catch and shoot mid-range, attacked the basket in transition. Really patient with his footwork, where he did not draw offensive fouls. Outstanding. And Aaron Woodbury, and this is without Woodbury really being a significant factor on offense. However, Aaron's defense on and off the ball and his length, the block shot, transition.
2 block shots.
Has really, really set the tempo for Woodlands as far as from a defensive standpoint. He's been outstanding defensively. He was good in transition up until that last layup he missed. But he's really, his length on the ball against Mateus Bird really has caused problems.
I'll tell you.
Hertzberg, excuse me, Mateus Hertzberg.
The other knock on Woodlands was, hey, they're going to get in their heads. You can get in their heads. You can get them separated individually. These guys look so calm tonight. So calm. Like it's a practice for them. You're not going to get in their heads in the second half. You're not going to disrupt them. You're going to have to find a way. Because like you said, this first half is without Woodbury being Woodbury.
Correct. Offensively.
Yes.
Defensively, huge impact. Length, block shots, getting into gaps. If he's not guarding Anthony and really causing problems, he's coming right away off the ball on the dribble drive, and they force Anthony into some turnovers. Uncharacteristic. Anthony's got, whether you like it or not, he can't try to split two guys off the bounce, not this group.
All right, Coach. Coach Petrillo in the locker room right now. What's he telling these kids?
We need you guys to be able to make shots. Calvin Higgins, you got to make your open looks. Zendel, you got to make open looks. Parker, when you go back in a game, you've been great at knocking down that perimeter pick and pop shot. You guys got to make shots. Anthony cannot be the only person on our team. And then Mateus Hertzberg also can't. Those are the only two kids that make shots.
Yeah.
So we have to have two more guys make shots, or I'm afraid it's going to be over. For Woodlands, stay composed. Grind Dobbs out. Keep defending the way you did in the first half. Carry that over in the second half.
I mean, listen, having seen Woodlands play so much, because my son played against them three times this year, this team is almost impossible to beat when leading in the second half.
Very difficult. Very difficult. It's going to be interesting to see. First what again, John Lim? First what?
5 minutes.
First 5 minutes
First
in this
5
building.
minutes. Yeah.
That's not always the case every place else, like we've said before.
Yep.
First 5 minutes are going to be so critical for Dobbs Ferry to possibly keep their season going, or it's going to be over with fast.
In this tournament, Woodlands has been phenomenal in the third quarter.
Yes,
That's where they make their runs. Dobbs has got to come composed and aggressive on this first half. But, Coach, this is why we play the game.
Absolutely. Dobbs has got to make shots. Period. End of story. Other than Mateus Hertzberg and Anthony, somebody else has got to make shots.
Speaking about playing the game, the kids are back in the court. We'll see you at the postgame. Wow. 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 Coming out of a 27-18 halftime report to a overtime 56-53 win, Coach, to the Section 1 Class B champions, the Woodland Falcons. I mean, game of the tournament?
Game of the tournament, the most exciting game of the tournament. Great crowd, Class B final. Everything you could possibly imagine. Electric fan bases, both fan bases were there. Falcon Nation, Eagle Nation. Just trading blows, trying to get things done. You thought that Woodlands would pull away. Dobbs cut it to 4. Woodlands went back up to 12.
Yeah.
You thought it was over. All of a sudden, they're back. They take it to overtime. And heartbreak city for Dobbs Ferry. Coach Petrillo and his group played their ever-loving tails off.
They did.
But credit to John Rapoport, his staff, and the resilience and the experience that Woodlands has had. This is their third one now, right? 2-time section champs, been to the Final Four, basically with a decent core group back, plus Sean McKinney transferring over from Stepinac. They find a way to get it done.
Dobbs wins that half, 35-29, okay? I mean, first, from the Woodland side, Aaron Woodbury did not have a Aaron Woodbury offensive night. I thought he had one of his best defensive games all season. For him to take that, what was the leading shot, off the dribble pull-up, I mean, that's a big-time shot. That's a big-time shot for the night he was having.
Contested.
Yeah.
Contested. He rose up over the defender who was right there, and he's a senior, right? And so, although he struggled offensively, like we talked about, he had at least 3 blocks. He had 2 in the first half on perimeter.
The chase down block was huge.
Obviously, it ended up becoming a really big play because it would look like a breakaway layup for Dobbs for 2.
Yeah.
He chased down, blocks it. The game ends up being a 3-point game, but that shot that he hit to put them up for good, huge shot, and for him to have the toughness and confidence to take that shot, big time play.
Ton of confidence. But how about his teammates that carried him while he was struggling? I mean,
Noah Cherubin and Sebastian Bonedz were fantastic offensively. And then Sean McKinney was solid offensively. He missed about 3 of them in the second half.
Yeah.
That we're going to talk probably to them about, talk to Coach Rapp about. Normally he makes those. So if he makes those, this game isn't what it ends up being. However, Sean made enough shots and he was really effective in the first half. McKinney had a great offensive first half, but his presence on the boards, because of his size and his strength, was critical to Woodlands getting this victory tonight.
Most impressive to me about Sean today was his passing. His court vision today was phenomenal.
He's a willing passer. He's a great passer. He's been that way day one when his first game back at his home school district, he almost had a triple-double in.
Yeah.
So we know he can pass the ball. He was lights out passing the ball. I can't say enough about Bonedz and Cherubin. Their efficiency scoring the ball. They didn't miss many shots tonight.
And they didn't take many bad shots.
No,
that
they didn't.
was really impressive about those two guys.
No, they didn't. And Cherubin's jump stop finish in the lane to tie the game was a big-time play. And Noah's just grown into himself and continued to do so all year. I thought they had a really good game plan for Anthony Ficarrotta. Let's take time out to give Coach Scott Petrillo and his staff a ton of credit. Cipriano, Coach Colin, Coach Cipriano, Coach Colin. Coach Petrillo came in here with a game plan. They executed it to a fault. Mateus Hertzberg, number 11, was outstanding on both ends of the ball, both ends of the floor. He played fantastic basketball. They needed a third guy tonight.
Yeah.
Calvin made a big 3 to put it in overtime, but they didn't have a third guy consistent tonight to get them over the hump.
We got to talk about the elephant in the room. 17 seconds left in regulation and 11 or so seconds left inside overtime with 3 points to go. They're down by 2 in regulation. It's tied in regulation, then down by 3. Anthony doesn't touch the ball either of those possessions.
Okay, so I'll say it this way. They had more time at the end of regulation to get him the ball. They had more time. They didn't have as much time in the overtime to get him the ball because of the fact that the clock was running down. And they face guarded him with 2. So it was awfully tough. They didn't do what Hastings did, with the triangle 2.
Right.
But once they saw the inbounds play, they face guarded with 2. Do you really try to jam it into them at the end of at the end of the overtime? No. But regulation, I thought they had enough time to reverse it, hit Anthony on that curl action to the foul line. But, kids are kids, and you can call out the play. I'm sure Scott, that's not what was designed. Scott designed something different. Coach Petrillo, Mateus Hertzberg still had a great look at it.
He did.
And
he had a really good look.
And it was online, and it looked like it was going to go in, and it just caught the back of the iron. Right.
And then listen, credit to John Rapoport, Coach Rapoport, for calling. When they called the timeout, right, when Coach Petrillo called a timeout to get the ball at half court, credit to Coach Rapoport for doing that double face guard to Anthony to prevent the leading scorer getting the ball.
Anybody but Anthony touching the ball at the end of the game. You can live with anybody else making a three-pointer and taking it to the second overtime. Just don't let Anthony be the one to do it. You know,
Right.
don't be the best, the best player for Dobbs on the floor. 31 points tonight. Great career. You know, don't let him be the guy to put it into double overtime.
Yeah, no. And that was a game plan for the end of regulation and their game plan for overtime. And credit to Woodlands, it worked because Anthony did not touch the ball and he did not have the chance to be the deciding factor in either winning the game or double overtime.
Or taking it to double overtime, to winning the game or extending
it. Yeah.
And that didn't happen.
No.
So, you know, Woodlands moves on. This is their third consecutive gold ball under Coach John Rapoport. Coach John Gerstel, Coach Mike McCoy. Mike McCoy, also the athletic director. This is number 3.
Mike's like Jerry Jones.
He does it all.
He's like the owner of the team. He's on the sideline. He's covering the whole thing. Yeah.
And so for John, it's the third one. They get an opportunity to move on. They've been to the Final Four the last 2 years, semifinal 2 years ago, state final last year.
Yep.
All they want to do is get a chance to play for one more game at the end. So we're looking forward to talking to the players, and then we're going to look forward to talking to Coach Rapoport.
Yeah. Listen, congratulations to Dobs Ferry. You guys had a magical season. Magical season you guys had.
Tremendous season.
Unfortunately, somebody has to lose.
Yep.
Considering this, first of all, this game was not a loss for any fan in this building. Someone's got to lose. Unfortunately, Dobbs did, and it's just
can't discount their season.
No.
They finished 18-5.
No.
They had a tremendous year, one of the best years in school history. Scott Petrillo has done a tremendous job since he took the job day one, and has really raised. Listen, Dobbs has always been good in basketball. Coach Bartell did a nice job in his tenure. Coach Petrillo has taken it and raised the level of success that they have had in Dobbs Ferry in basketball. And, you saw the amount of young kids that were sitting up in the upper deck.
Yeah.
A lot of kids that idolize Anthony, and that's going to carry on for years to come. This experience, what they saw tonight, is going to be really productive and beneficial to Coach Petrillo and his program going forward.
It will be. But listen, Coach, we've been talking all weekend. Nobody wants to hear from us anymore.
Here.
We got the MVP and the all-tournament players here from the Section 1 Boys Champion, Woodland Falcons, Noah and Sebastian. Welcome, boys.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Congratulations. Have a seat, boys. Have a seat.
Now, put your hardware.
Put your hardware
up
here, guys. Put your hardware up.
All right, where we can see it. Now,
you've earned it. I mean, listen, if you don't want it, Coach and I can be like MVP and all tourney and give ourselves some hardware. I mean, boys, young men, you guys. I've got to see you guys 3 times, okay? Because unfortunately, you beat us 3 times. Right, we're not going to talk about that here, but we're going to talk about how I've never seen you guys tested the way you were tested tonight. Biggest arena inside the section, biggest game. Noah, where did this come from tonight? Because phenomenal game, my man, and tell us about how you felt coming into this game and what gave you all that composure to bring this team to where you guys are today.
Just really considering our history, we came here and we're really familiar with this court.
You are, man. Like, listen, you guys have been here a lot, and that's so forth. Sebastian, listen, man. Look, my son plays for Blindbrook. I'm always telling them, okay, listen, man, here's what you got to do at Noah, right? Sebastian, here's what you got to do the other Sebastian. Let's just get in his head a little bit, okay? He might get a little lazy on defense. Tonight, my man, your intelligence tonight, you were unfazed. Your footwork was amazing. Your jump shot was on. You're finishing around the rim. Tonight was the most comfortable I've seen you play all year long. What was your pregame mindset coming into here?
My pregame mindset was, I knew that we could have got we could get this done. I really just wanted to win, man. Like three-peat, make history, never done before. Like I really just wanted it, and I knew my guys wanted it too. And that's what happened. That's what we got done.
Noah, 19 points, Sebastian. You guys were really efficient tonight. You didn't take many bad shots. I don't think you took any bad, a couple, maybe one or two, but you guys were so good at scoring the ball. Talk to me about how your jump shot has improved throughout the course of the year, because you look very comfortable shooting. Your footwork was good. Tell us about the work that you've put into that.
Yeah, just repetitions in practice, just seeing that ball go through the net, that just builds a lot of confidence, and, that just played into the game. And I was just comfortable shooting the ball. And
your teammates found you in the right place. And I thought Coach Rapoport put you in spots where if he felt like you had a one-on-one matchup that you could exploit, take advantage of, you did that. Talk to us about how you attacked the basket tonight. And when did he specifically tell you to do that, or did you just make that read and go?
Just a little bit of both. Like, I've been told I have a quick first step, so usually defenders can't really keep up with me. So,
Yeah, they had trouble with you tonight off the bounce, no doubt about it. Huge, the jump stop on the finish. I mean, you made a great read on that, split to you got there before help came, and a great finish to tie the game here at the end of the overtime. Sebastian, when I saw the first three go in, I have a feeling he's gonna have a Sebastian Bonedz night. And you did. And talk to us about how comfortable you were being able to just be confident, your form, your footwork, and tell us about how it felt coming out of your hand this evening after the first one that you made.
After the first one I made, I knew it was gonna be a show. After you make one, you start getting that rhythm, and I kind of realized early that it was harder for the other guy to guard me. So I kind of just took advantage. I saw that Aaron wasn't able to score that often. And so I told my coach that we have to work around him, work other than him. And he listened, and so everybody else started getting the ball and try to get everybody else open.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I thought you guys were very unselfish across the board. You were unselfish. You guys picked your spots. You found, Sean really had a good, strong first half, scoring the ball, finishing at the rim. He struggled a little bit finishing at the rim in the second half, but you guys were able to overcome that. Tell me about Aaron Woodbury's defense tonight. How about his perimeter defense and the chase down block talk about that, Noah. Were you surprised by the fact that he got there and was able to get it off the backboard, or you see that all the time in practice?
I definitely see that all the time in practice. He's a very athletic individual, and his defense was amazing. It really impacted the game, and him guarding Fick, me guarding Fick, it was hard. He runs around the court, screens, off-ball screens, ball screens, and, he did a great job.
Talk to me about Sean McKinney coming back over to be in the back at home in his home school district. How much did that help you on the glass tonight?
It helped a lot. He was able to do the dirty work as well, and having him there, another big body, it led to others doing other little things, and so that was a big help.
I gotta tell you, man, his passing tonight looked like Anthony Mason out there. Rest in peace, Anthony Mason. Sean looked like Anthony Mason tonight, dropping dimes across the lane.
The assist under the basket, I think it was to you on that play. It's so unselfish and so smart. I want to talk about a guy that nobody's going to talk about except me because I'm a coach. Jaden Gatson. Solid tonight. Defender. Didn't turn it over. Got to the right places. You guys directed him, when he needed to be at a certain place. He listened to everything. How important was Jaden tonight, as the fifth starter tonight, to do what he did in terms of helping you guys win?
Yeah, Jaden did a really great job, considering that, he doesn't really get that many minutes, but, he was coming off the bench before, but Jared got injured, but he was able to step up, take Jared's role, and he did a great job, man. I'm really grateful for him. Really thankful for him. Yeah.
Seb?
He knows his role. Yeah. We tell him in practice, hey, play your role. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to bring up the ball knowing that you don't have that much of a good handle. Play your role. Pass the ball. get rebounds, play hard defense.
Which he did.
And
Yes,
he
he did.
hustles.
Yeah. He
He
does.
hustles.
He got
And
after
that
tonight.
That's what we needed.
He was the dog tonight. He was out there.
Because you know, Jared Cuevas, who's normally your starter, I know he tried to give you minutes tonight. He did. He gave some good minutes when he could. I know that ankle is still an issue, but give Jared Cuevas a lot of credit. Tough, gutsy kid. You know, unless they were going to cut the foot off tonight, he was going to play. You know, Jared was going to play, and speak to us about Jared's toughness and what he brings to your team.
Yeah, definitely extremely tough. You know, in practice, we kept telling him to rest, and he just didn't want to listen, but he kept playing, and I'm just happy that he continued to play because we need him tonight.
Absolutely.
You know, to take out Jaden and, you know, the subbing. Yeah, he played a big part into our success in this game.
Seb?
He let Jaden get a breather. He played his role as well. And, yeah, but that's what we needed. We needed him to do his thing.
You guys are up 27-18 at half, right? When you get into the locker room, what does Coach Rapoport say to you guys? Seb, you go first.
What did he say? Was there anything specific that he said? Coach Christel, Coach McCoy, did anybody say anything specific to you about, you know, you held him to 18 points, you know, what do we need to do? I mean, talk about first half first, and then what he wanted you to do second half.
He said that our main goal is to hold the team to 30, 40 max. We didn't really do that, but we held it enough to get the win. He told us to keep playing defense, keep hustling, and guard Ficarrotta.
Yeah.
And so we tried our best. Literally.
You did. You made it as difficult as you could on Anthony. There's no doubt about it. Noah, with regard to Coach Christel, Coach Rapp, did they say anything to you about offensively? Just what they say? Just keep it going. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much what Sebastian said, but yeah, just keep attacking the rim, finding my teammates, and just moving the ball. He likes to say to move the ball.
Well, I know I know he does. He wants you to share the ball. I thought you guys were really good being patient, moving the ball side to side, and that created driving lanes and then driving kick, and then that's where you guys both made big shots. Your three-pointer in the second half, late in the third quarter, was huge to get you off that spot where you guys stayed on that number, like a 32 number, and then you were able to get it to 35. It was a huge bucket that you gave your team. And talk to me about that. Did you feel like you had to score when you had that open look?
Yeah, definitely. Just, you know, considering that Aaron wasn't really, you know, scoring, he's our leading scorer. I just felt like I had to take the game in my hands and just make the right play.
And you didn't hesitate. Neither did you, Seb. You guys really didn't hesitate.
So,
Fantastic.
boy, speaking about Aaron, right? Like you said, he is your leading scorer. When he hit that shot, okay, on that pull up to bring you guys ahead, tell me what that moment felt like to see him do that.
It felt like a relief. Yeah, you know, he was trying to shoot all game, wasn't really clicking, but when he hit that shot, a big shot, it felt like a relief. Like, yeah, we got this in the bag, and we were just all happy. You know, we knew there was a couple more seconds, but we knew we got it done.
Noah, what was your feeling when you saw Noah finally get a chance to put one down at that time in the game?
Yeah, definitely. Just to piggyback off what Seb said, you know, he was in a slump. You know, I kept telling him to shoot the ball because, you know, that's what he's on the court for. But, you know, I was really happy that he made that shot because we really needed it. And when we called that timeout, we was hyped. Really hyped.
You guys were excited. Absolutely. Listen to me. Before John Lim gives you a couple of things, you guys, I want to congratulate you both.
Thank you.
You know where I live. I live right. I live in Greenburgh with you. I'm happy for both of you. I'm happy for Woodlands. I'm happy for the program. I'm happy for Coach Rapp, Coach Christel, Coach McCoy. We wish you nothing but the best of luck going forward. We hope that you guys have a great and deep state tournament run and represent the section, your family, your community, and be as successful as you can and get back to Glens Falls.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Boys, here's some gifts. These bracelets have all the highlights of the entire weekend. Highlights you guys created tonight for us, the fans, for everybody watching. All you do is tap that with your phone, and all those highlights pop up. And Noah, as the MVP, You were definitely locked in, my man. This sweatshirt is for you. On the sleeve of this sweatshirt is the winning moments. Has all of your winning moments and your team Sebastian winning moments. All of that tonight are stored on that sweatshirt already. Boys, congratulations. It was a pleasure talking to the MVP and all-tourney player from the Section 1 Class B champions, Woodland Falcons, Noah, Sebastian. Guys, man, go out, represent Section 1 and see what you guys got.
Thank you for having us.
Wow, it's been a long weekend here at Section 1 Championship Basketball. On the show now, joining us is the head coach of the Section 1 champions for Class B of Woodland Falcons, Coach Rapoport. Welcome, man.
Great to see you, fellas. What a great show. Your ratings must be big. 'Cause everybody's enjoying it.
After that game, I mean, not what anybody predicted, not what anybody in this building thought. One hell of a game. And the first time that I've seen you guys, like, tested in a close game. And, I mean, tell us, Coach, how does it feel to pull that out?
You know, we won a lot of games last few years, so I'm not surprised. However, different kids on this team. So each year, you know, you got to kind of figure it out.
Absolutely.
So here we did, but we were down 2, I think, in overtime. You guys tell me.
Yes, you
'Cause
were.
I don't pay attention other than each possession. So you got to give them credit. We got some stops. One of the things, people see our offense and some athletic kids, but we really do at times get stops when necessary, and that's what won us the game.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We've known each other for 24 years now. I know you pour your heart and soul into the community. People don't realize how much you do just because it's you and the human being that you are.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for Greenberg. I live in
You're a
Greenberg.
Greenberg
Yeah, I'm a
man.
Greenberg man as
yeah.
well. So I'm happy for you. Tell us about the fact that your defense was really good in the first half. Your defense was outstanding in the first half. Talk to us about that. We thought Aaron Woodbury, although he struggled offensively, played an outstanding defensive game for you.
Well, you know, you can't really stop Anthony. How many points did he have? I'm not sure. Maybe
30,
under his
32.
32.
But
Slightly under his
he
average.
earned every one of them.
He did.
He did.
So we had a plan to show some defense around him, not just worry about the man who's guarding him. Step up, show yourself, make him give up the ball. It worked for a while, but he's used to that. I want to credit Noah Cherubin, too. He also guarded Anthony. And one of my
absolutely.
favorite kids, great kid, just a wonderful person. And you see the effort that he gives is really, that's what makes us go. You know, Aaron gets a lot of the credit, and certainly Sean and Sebastian, but Noah is the one that makes us go.
Listen, tonight he earned every letter of that MVP. Not only did he have to cover Anthony, as you mentioned, for part of that game, but dropping 19 points, which is not his normal role on the team, he stepped up today, and I can't say enough about Noah in this game. It was amazing.
He's very coachable. You know, when you're coaching a player and you know he's doing what you are instructing.
Yeah.
Two-hand finishes, for instance. He used to kind of finish with one hand. Obviously, clutch. Goes to the line, you know, and nothing phases him. And he goes downhill better than almost any player I've coached, long steps. So when you got some options like this, when he's taken to the basket, I'm almost sure he's going to get something out of it. And at least going to be fun to watch.
Absolutely. Well, how about when the huge jump stop with the great footwork
Yes.
to tie the game at 53-all? I mean,
Yes,
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal play.
He made a lot of big shots.
And his perimeter shooting, his catch and shoot game was outstanding tonight.
Yeah.
He made some big threes when you needed them.
Yeah.
And I don't think he might have taken one bad shot from the perimeter. He was really efficient. His shooting percentage was well over 60% tonight from the field. There's no doubt in my mind.
I have confidence in him, but Aaron does get credit. It wasn't, a great offensive game, but you're right. He stuck in there, did the little things. Sean, again, not finishing sometimes, but some great rebounds.
Absolutely.
Sebastian also. We got to look at what other kids, Jaden Gaston,
He was
we
fantastic.
talked about Jaden.
We did.
Was
We talked about Jaden.
He had a lot
a
of
dog.
offensive
He was he was
Absolutely.
the dog tonight that made it difficult. Loose balls off the. I mean,
He's a
Rebounding.
football
Yeah.
player. It's always good
Defending.
to have a few football players, right, Coach?
Absolutely. You better believe
He's
it.
a football player for the Falcons.
Yeah.
I want a football player or two on this team.
And how about Jared Cuevas? I mean, he couldn't play much, but when he
has a
did
bad
play,
ankle.
he
Yeah.
was he spelled you at crucial times tonight and gave you depth off the bench to give kids a breather. I thought he was really good, particularly since his ankles. I mean, that kid, he's so tough. Talk to us about how tough Jared Cuevas is.
He's grown a lot. I mean, he was starting until he had his bad
Until he hurt his
Yep.
ankle.
He's a good shooter. He knows what we're doing out there. Plays so hard D. A little hard now with his ankle, but I've coached him. He's another very good kid, very coachable. These kids have come a long way in terms of listening, etc. And they know that to win, they've got to do what we're asking them. John Gerstel and Mike McCoy, my assistants. Great support from Michael McCoy, the athletic director, and Matt Smith, the principal. One thing I can say about Woodlands, it's a small school, and everyone wears the Falcon gear. The security, the teachers.
Yeah.
I've never seen such a backing from the people in the building.
Committed.
Falcon Nation showed up tonight. Greenberg showed up now. Greenberg showed up tonight. Boy, they were loud and proud.
We've built three. We got 3 in a row. I don't think they've done that, and so we've gotten their attention.
Absolutely.
And that's been important because the school is a great basketball tradition.
Listen, by the way, once that game was over, we called up Coach Pat Riley. He said there's no problem with you guys having the three-peat shows. It'll be license free for you guys. Pat Riley said no big deal. Go for it.
My high school coach, Ronnie Rothstein, was his associate head coach at Eastchester. That was my high school coach.
Well, the Miami Heat.
Ronnie
Rothstein, a tremendously respected NBA assistant for many years, a 5-star basketball icon.
So I can ask Ronnie to call Pat and see if we'll get that.
I already called Pat. You think we don't know Pat? We called him right. We got you covered, Coach. Don't worry about it.
Sebastian Bonedz, how good was he tonight?
He takes the game that's come to him.
He did.
And he moves well. He has a good feel. His best game is 8 feet, 10 feet, and then he'll pull it out for some threes. But we get him to do other things, and then he starts scoring. He's worried about scoring. It's hard for him.
I thought he was great in the transition game. He was really patient with the Euro step. Yeah. He made sure he took his time, didn't draw offensive foul, drew the foul, and then got to the foul line. Talk about his maturity with regard to decision-making around the basket and not picking up offensive fouls.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. One of the things that surprised me, we were running some plays that I got it, like he was handling the ball going into some sets.
Yes, absolutely.
And I was like, you got it? Okay, you got it. But you're right. I think inside is where he makes a lot of difference. Those little lefty kind of bank shots.
And the show on the fake drop step and then come back over his right shoulder.
Right. No, listen, I'm a lefty too, so we're called the Lefty Bros. Me and him are the Lefty Bros. So that's inside information. My assistant, John Gerstel, is my fraternity brother in Michigan. So we're the Frat Bros.
Coach Gerstel, by the way, Coach Gerstel been with you every step of the way in this process, and he's
4 years.
He's done a fantastic job as your assistant.
He keeps me, somewhat, let's say, contained, if there's such a thing, and tells me like either calm down or this is what's going on. And he's learned a lot. And of course, we learn from each other as coaches. I want to thank my son Alex for coming out.
That's awesome. Yes, sir.
He goes to all the games. As your son had a great season, by the way.
He did. You guys made it a little shorter than I would have liked, but you guys earned it. You guys earned it that night.
I want to talk about that real fast. People picked us, and I don't know if that affects her or not, because I don't. But thing is, there's a lot of pressure.
Tremendous amount of pressure.
It's hard on your back.
Is a very good team. They've 17-4 coming in with Anthony Ficarrotta. You can't be saying, well, we're just going to win it automatically.
And Mateus Hertzberg, number 11, their point guard, was fantastic tonight.
Who hit that big three at one point?
Calvin Higgins,
number two.
That was very big for him.
But, Coach, very impressive. What did you tell the guys? Because your guys got in foul trouble. Yeah. You had a bunch of guys playing with 4 fouls in the most of the fourth quarter, but none of them fouled out. What was the game plan going into that?
I want to say pray. I'm not kidding when I say that. Go in and I have faith. It's about faith. A lot of this, as you know, Coach.
Trust.
You know, about faith.
Faith and trust.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
faith and trust.
Well, that was a great time out to stop and ask God for some faith
right.
on that case,
That's
because
exactly right.
everyone around us here were talking about, hey, listen, Sean's got 4 fouls. I think he got 4 fouls at the end of the third.
And Noah had 4 fouls
Noah
as
had
well.
4 fouls. I think Sebastian might have 4 fouls, and it came down to, hey, if they foul out, this game can tip the other way.
Absolutely.
And they did not, to their credit, they did not commit a foul.
My assistant over there, John Grissel, told me, "You're putting him in." He said, "So they got 4." I said, "They're going in." It does. You know this, coach. You're
Absolutely.
going. You're going.
You gotta go with
you're
your gut as
risking-
well,
You're
right.
putting your foot on the gas, and you're saying, "I'm going to win or lose with these
With
kids."
who's out there, I'm not
Because
going to
they're-
take them off the floor.
These are
Absolutely.
the best kids, and meaning like the best players we have.
Yep.
And
I
you
have to
just got to
trust
go
them.
with it.
Yep.
You can't worry like this. Pull them out, put them in.
No, you can't.
Sometimes it gets a little, uncomfortable because they're in and out, in and out. So yes, offense, defense. I was thinking a few times about that, but I just said let's just go and see what happens.
Yeah.
It worked.
It
Absolutely,
worked, but it
yeah.
was dicey.
Yes, it was. Yes,
I
it
wasn't
was.
feeling comfortable. I said to my assistant, "I don't like this. I don't like this."
Coach Grissel standing in the background,
Listen,
who
it's the
does
first-
a fantastic
You wanna
job.
come here?
So
And Coach,
And he worked for CBS Sports for many years.
for many years,
Yeah.
Let's not
absolutely.
forget that. 30 years. There.
well, listen. We got an extra mic here. Let's bring him over. Come on.
Come
Oh,
on.
that's,
over,
oh
come
yeah,
on
yeah,
over.
you got the bus. Yeah.
All right, I got the bus.
Yeah,
there.
but-
all right.
All right. So then,
Yeah.
before we let you go, your leading scorer, Aaron Woodbury, tonight to
What do
me
you have
was his.
tonight? How many do you have?
I don't.
I think like 6.
6 or 7.
But
yeah,
he hit the big
6.
shot. That
He
was a
might have
set
had.
play.
I was going to ask him about that. He might have had 6 blocks. Okay, because
Yes.
his defensive game tonight was the best that I've seen him all year.
Yep.
Talk about the confidence that this kid has to pull up in overtime.
Wow.
Missing most of the night, he pulls up in overtime to give you that. To me, that's the
Give you
game-winning
lead.
shot.
It was the game-winning shot.
I told him on the bench, I'm going to mention God again. I said, God has other plans for you in this game. Okay, what do I mean? You're not scoring. Do other things. That's the plan you have from above. Do it. Do the other things, and something good will happen.
Yeah.
I was right.
And that-
You were right.
And I
Spot
said it
on.
was a set play, 4 low. Have him take them, and the kid fouled out number 4, who was giving him a lot.
Smith.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
all
Smith.
over
Yeah,
him. I was trying to get a
absolutely.
call, so he was out of the game. And all of a sudden, we called that play for
Mystique
Aaron,
Smith,
and
yeah.
he did a pull-up. By the way, he never had a pull-up game till I got him to do the pull-up show.
Wow.
And he
It worked
developed
tonight.
the pull.
Yes, he's developed that
I told him
mid-range game in
Donovan
the last
Mitchell
year and a
should
half.
be your
Absolutely.
example. Donovan gave us some sneakers this year. We want to thank him. And some of
Absolutely.
the guys from Earn Your Leisure and helped us out. So it has become a community thing. Donovan's an Elmsford man, and he gave us some sneakers. We appreciate that.
Donovan, hook us up too, man. We got you covered. Yeah.
So
No, it's
before
good.
he leaves,
Yep.
we want to. I'm going to say something, and we're going to do rapid fire with you. Then we're going to let you go because people are waiting for you.
Okay.
Listen, congratulations, Coach Grissel. Congratulations. We wish you guys nothing but the best in the state tournament run. And section, we want you to represent Section 1. Take it back to Glens Falls. Obviously, one game at a time.
Yep.
One possession at a time. But we wish you nothing but the best. I'm so happy
Thank you.
for you. So happy
Appreciate
for
you
John.
helping us this year too. Thanks for coming by occasionally.
Well, you didn't have to
I don't know
admit
if that was if that was allowed to say that, but
You're
I'm
always
gonna
allowed to
that.
say it.
You can say
Always allowed
whatever
to say
you
We're
it.
want.
old friends.
You can
and-
say
and-
whatever you want.
Coach
And
Ward,
we know
he
he's
helps
the
everybody out. All right, so
Yeah, I
before we
know.
get you back in the bus, real quick, one word to describe this team.
Tough.
Who's your most vocal player on the team?
That's a good one. I'd say Aaron Woodbury.
What is the best thing about coaching this team?
Having fun. They're fun kids to coach.
When the game gets tight, who do the players look for?
Believe it or not, I'd say Noah. I mean, Aaron too. I think it's a tie between Aaron and Noah right now. Let's not forget Noah.
No, Cherubin.
not at all.
Most
But I
improved
would say
player,
both those kids.
one of the most improved players in section by far.
He made all class, and we have 2 all sections. Sebastian also all class. So
Tonight was a big win for you. What did this moment mean for you?
a lot of hard work goes into it. A lot of sweat, sometimes tears, sometimes frustration. But I do credit the Woodlands. It's Woodlands Middle High School, so it's together. We have a great campus there. When I go to the campus, I'm like so relaxed because it's a beautiful place to coach. So I would just say a lot of hard work, and that makes it all worth it. And I'm sweating a lot. I'm sure you see that. So tonight I earned that.
You earned that. Well, listen, we won't keep you much longer. All
Thanks,
these
guys.
kids remember
John,
this night, but
thank
we have
you.
some gifts for you.
Yeah.
You have 3 gold balls, but when you put one of these stickers on there, You can tap it and relive all of the moments that were created in this championship game. We have it all stored right here on these stickers. Also for you and Coach, we have these bracelets that have all of the highlights of the entire tournament.
How do you do that?
Highlights that you gave to us, all right? Listen,
How do you guys do
you
this?
give me the secrets of how we win, and I'll give you the secrets of all this stuff. You gave us a great gift
John,
tonight.
thank
It was
you.
really fun to watch. It's our honor to give you this gift. Guys, championship weekend, County Center.
Great
So
job.
lucky to have, to end this night, an amazing
OT.
coach, John Rapoport, the coach of the champion, Class B boys, Woodland Falcons.
Thank you, fellas.
What a night. Congratulations, Coach.
Great show. I watch you all the time. You picked us and he didn't. But I know his son's on blind.
I had a bias side of it.
But thanks, boys.
It's been such an amazing weekend here at the County Center, Westchester's most famous arena, the mecca of high school basketball for this sport, for this section. Speaking of sections, this is not possible without the leadership and all the hard work that is done for Section 1 athletics. And I'm honored to have here today on our show Todd Santa Barbara, the executive director of Section 1. Todd, man, one hell of a presentation you guys put on here at the County Center.
Hey, we really appreciate it. You know, this is all about the student athletes. You know, we're glad to be here and make some memories alongside them in their programs. So thanks for having me today.
Yeah, listen, thanks for having us. I mean, this was last minute. We put this together last minute. Your team came together. They helped with our setup. The production you guys put on is phenomenal. Your staff is great. And yes, the athletes are the ones that play these games. But I think behind the scenes, I mean, listen, you were an AD, you're a teacher, you're a coach, you're an executive director, you're whatever it calls for, it seems to be when you're here. What does it take to put on an event like this for championship weekend?
You know, there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of planning, there's a lot of collaboration, you know, and we have a lot of great partners in that process. I think, you know, if you take a look at just the building and the structure itself from the county center staff, you know, and their flexibility to provide us with the resources we need to put on a production such as this, from Westchester County Parks and Rec, who have been extremely supportive for the partnership, you know, and then behind the scenes, we've built those partnerships to really try and make this experience something special, whether it be, you know, the lighting director to the video boards, production crew, to the broadcast, you know, and here we are with you guys and hoping to expand this partnership as well.
Listen, it's not hard to throw a great event in this building, but you guys, every single sport that you guys have, and we forget about a lot of sports. Like we forget about swimming. You put swimming up on the board today of the champions, right? We forget about some of these smaller sports. Every championship in all of Section 1, you guys do a phenomenal job. It's not just the building. It really is your staff and how you guys prepare for it. I mean, as a dad whose son played on the county center here this week, and although unfortunately not here on the championship weekend, just the atmosphere created with Section 1 athletics is phenomenal. In your 8 years of leadership, how has that changed? Because you've done it before COVID, you've done it during COVID, and now it seems like you guys are at the height of your excitement. Like you're in that rhythm. Tell us how challenging it's been over the course of 8 years.
So I think when I was fortunate enough to come into this position, you know, one of the things we want to do, and we start by taking a look at, you know, who are we? Who is Section 1? And we started with a basic re-examination of the logo, taking a look at how we could make the experience special. Took a look at, you know, the simple offering of credentials as people arrived, and the meet and greet from the teams arriving and feeling special. That idea of a brand kind of grew, and if you go to any of our 30-plus championships, we've really tried to make each and every one of them a memorable opportunity for our student athletes. It looks a little bit different in a number of the different sports, and obviously, depending upon the resources that are available to us at those venues, we really wanted to focus our vision and goal on it not just being another high school athletic competition, but to walk in here as a player, a coach, a fan, and the section championship experience to really be something special.
I love the way you say that because you're not just an association. You're not just someone answering to these ADs and coaches and teams and so forth. You're a brand. The logo is beautiful. Great job with that.
Absolutely.
You're a thriving brand. We're really happy to be a part of it. I think it's been great for us, great for you guys, great for the kids. The kids love coming on here. Some of the fans that have been behind it. I mean, this atmosphere is electric, and we're so grateful that we're a part of this organization with you guys. And I really want to thank you for having us.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. It's an exciting time for us, right? The championship experience will continue to reflect, continue to grow, looking really to find what's next. You know, what's next in the big scheme of Interscholastic. We're an education-based organization, you know, that's trying to provide these memorable experiences. Kids work hard all year round, right? And we owe it to them. It's about the student athlete. We owe it to them to come back and have us be a part of their memories as part of their overall high school experience.
Well, we love that, and we want to give you this, speaking of memories, give you this locked-in sweatshirt where, as we talked about before, you can tap the sleeve, and all the memories that were created here in this building this weekend by these kids and these teams because of what you guys do at Section 1. They're all stored on this sweatshirt for you and the staff, man. Thanks for having us. So grateful to be a part of this, and we look forward to continuing this partnership.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you do and look forward to continuing the partnership as well.
Thanks, Todd. It's been an amazing weekend here at the County Center. Championship basketball, championship weekend. We've seen a ton of games. Thank you for Section 1. Thank you, Section 1, for putting on such a great event. Thank you, Todd Santa Barbara, for executing that, and all the staff at Section 1, from the team in the front door to Daniel. You guys did an amazing job. It's an honor to be here. We look forward to continuing to bring memories for all of these kids. Kids, you are the ones that make this happen. We're just here as the spectators documenting it. Play hard, work hard, do good in school. And I can't say more. It's been an amazing weekend. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us. Follow Section 1 Athletics on Instagram. They do a phenomenal job promoting you. We just want to promote you and give you guys the exposure that you deserve. YouTube, Spotify, everywhere where you guys are following podcasts and so forth, we'll be there. Thank you again.